Trump here and people's willingness to say or not say.
There's just so much social pressure to not say that you're a Trump supporter. You know, it's like admitting in L.A. or in Silicon Valley or in some parts of New York City that your dog is not a rescue. I mean, there's the sort of people recoil in horror. You know,
you eat kale, I hope.
You don't eat kale. And I think that, you know, we were at a party recently, and I asked a friend of ours who's sort of in the tech circle, what do you think about the election? Well, I'm going to hold my nose, I guess. And, you know, he sort of embarrassingly says, I guess I'm going to hold my nose and vote for Donald Trump. And if you don't recoil in horror, the next thing that you hear is, you know, I actually think he has some good ideas. And then if you say, really, and you're not having a heart attack, and you find out actually this person supports Trump quite a lot, right? But they start off by denying.
You know, Scott, it's interesting. I'm working on a story about my alma mater because I'm going to a reunion this weekend. Wellesley. Hillary Clinton went to Wellesley, and so there's a lot of open support for Hillary there. I can't find anybody to admit on the record that they would vote for Trump. Like, it's got to be anonymous quotes only because they're mortified that people would think this.
I mean, I think this is just this whole sort of social movement. I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens.
I'm going to my reunion this weekend in Virginia at Mr. Jefferson's University. We'll compare notes on Monday. I haven't spoken to anybody about whether they're Trump supporters or not, but I will bet you that there will be more there than there would have been at Wellesley. I'll go out on a limb and say that.
From a CEO perspective, Susie, should Brian Krzanych have come out and actually said, I'm hosting a Trump fundraiser? Is it smarter for a CEO to just not endorse anybody?
Well, they're endorsing Hillary. I mean, and there's CEOs who are coming. I mean, I think that is, CEOs are throwing parties for Hillary left and right, and nobody bats an eyelash. And this guy says, I'm going to have one for Trump, and he ends up having to shut it down. I mean, that feels a little bit unfair.
Scott, I mean, you were comfortable coming out, obviously. You run a company. You think you're going to feel any repercussions? Or follow up on Melissa's question, is it appropriate to come out and endorse a candidate at all?
I think it is appropriate. You know, I think what Intel's CEO did is right for him. I don't know what happened in his, board discussion, if there was a board discussion, but he's a very inclusive, big company guy and, world global player. He's going to do the right thing for his investors and for the marketplace. Now, as far as that party getting moved, I think that party just got moved to a whole lot bigger venue. You know, one of the things you guys were talking about is reunions. I went to Vegas recently. Every cab I got into, every cab driver wanted to engage. And this wasn't solicited. I didn't go after this discussion, but they were all for Trump. And I find that so fascinating because, Trump Tower, Trump Casino, and if he's a social pariah, why are they so engaging? Why are they so open about it? And I think it's the common people. It's not the 0.1% elite. It's the everyday common employee who wants to get back to work. And this country has to get back to work. And Trump is... I'll tell you, I think he's a racist for the American employee, and I think that's what people are resonating for. He wants to get America back to work, and I think that's a great thing. I hope you don't edit that out.
It's live, so that's the beauty of it. You can just,
Even if we media elites wanted to, we couldn't.
I mean, some guests just go on and on and on for that reason, but Mr. Flinker, you didn't do that. We really appreciate it. Scott Flinker.
Yeah, I think that's why you resonate.
Thank you. Well, it'll be online. You can send it to friends.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
We're editing you now.